And before kick-off, I'd like to give a shout-out to someone. He's well known by both clubs and both sets of fans. He's a long-time committee member of Finn Harps while running a business and living in Bray. Harps are always his first love, and he travelled every second weekend from Bray up to Finn Park to help out at home games and support the Harps. I remember buying lotto tickets from him over the years in the pubs here in Bray when he was supporting Harps. He'd sell them in the local pub, as I was saying. He'd get a few bob towards the club. And that man is Derek Wilkinson. Derek hasn't been well for a while now, and he's in a nursing home in Letterkenny, I believe. I hope he's looking in tonight, and I'm sure all Bray and Harps fans wish him well. So if you're watching and listening, Derek, we wish you the very best of luck and the best of health. Well, as we look towards the start of this game, I can tell you that there are two changes on both sides for this evening's game from their lineups last week. For Bray, Ger Short comes in, as does Omari Humvan. Sorry, something took my notice there. Yeah, Omari Humvan comes in, having served his suspension, and Ger Short, as I say, comes in, and out goes Darren Craven to the bench, and Lorcan Fitzgerald, who played last week. Lorcan's serving his suspension today. While for Finn Harps, Dave Rogers makes two changes. In comes Sean O'Donnell and Ryan Flood, and out are Michael Harris and Owe Okwuke, and they both drop down to the bench. So two changes for both sides. It's a great evening for a game here at the Carlisle grounds, and I'm delighted to welcome, as my co-commentator tonight, a man who's played for both clubs, both Bray and Finn Harps. Richie Parsons, you're very welcome.
Thanks very much, Vincent. Looking forward to the game. Great evening for the game. Hopefully both teams play to their potential and give us a good game of football to look at. I've had great moments with both clubs, two great, very well supported clubs over the years. And just again, I'd just like to reiterate what you said about Derek Wilkinson. I'd like to send me best wishes to Derek, and hopefully he gets better soon.
Well, I'm sure everyone joins with us in doing that. And our techno kid Dean from DMD Media is back with us again, and you want to see the colour of him. You think chocolate is brown, you want to see him after his week in Spain, sitting with his feet up, watching us last week, doing all the hard work here at the Carlisle ground, not last week, the week before. Doing all the hard work. We're almost ready to go here to the Carlisle ground, and it's Harps who'll have kick-off. A vital game for both teams. Harps went down 4-1 last week, while Bray played out at 1-1 draw with Wexford down in Ferry Park. So we're on our way here to the Carlisle ground, and you might hear the Harps fans just in front of us as Harps go forward the first few minutes. Long ball forward here. That's headed away. Conor Davis knocks it forward again. Bray going forward again. Conor Davis tries a shot, but that one's blocked. Comes out this side. Dane Massey inside this time. Luka Lovich plays it all the way back here. Jack Hudson out the right to Massey to Hudson again. Hudson going forward. Over Harry Groom's head. Ben Feeney comes and collects it, tries to give it back to Massey now, left footed in towards the penalty area. Headed up in the air and back towards the goalkeeper. And Tim Herman get this one and throw it out the left hand side. Great start to the game, Richie.
Yeah, very good. Very
fast going forward here. That looked offside, but there's no flag up that I can see from here.
No.
And Omari Humvan goes down as he clears that ball. The referee blows the whistle. I think he's giving him a free. But yeah, as I say, a bright start to the game, Richie, from both sides, you could say.
Yeah, very fast, very energetic. Quick start by both teams, putting each other under a bit of pressure. Both teams still trying to pass the ball on the deck as well, which is good to see. Hopefully it keeps going that way.
So Bray going down the right hand side now. And Morale. He's fouled, and Bray get the free. 10 yards inside their own half on the far side of the field. Massey wide on the left here, nobody near him. He's calling for the ball. Back to Hudson. There to Massey now. Massey left footer going down the wing. Harry Groom loses out there, and Finn Harps get the throw in. Harps going up along the line. Philippe De Silva there. He's robbed by Luka Lovic. Massey now. Lovic again. Harry Groom looked to be fouled, but referee says play on. I think he's playing the advantage. Harry Groom wins that one eventually. Bray go forward again. Luka Lovic. Almiron out the right hand side. Down the wing this time. Look over Jared Short. Short into the penalty area. No trouble at all, and Baba gets that one away. But Bray have it again. Out this side. Massey in a bit of space here on the left hand side. Looks inside, then goes outside. And he wins the throw in for Bray. Halfway inside the Harps, half on this side of the field. Long throw into the penalty area. Harry Groom's trying to get onto it. Ben Feeney gets it back to Luka Lovic. Luka Lovic has a shot that's blocked and cleared by Harps. Owen Farrell now, back last week. Yeah, Owen Farrell came back last week to be out for a while through injury. Had a good game down in Wexford. Now Lovic. Omari Humvan. Farrell now. Long one forward. Finds Short. Short out at the corner flag. Plays it back and it's out over the sideline. And it'll be a throw into Bray. Long one forward. Look over Jared Short, there's too much on it. The ball runs down over the goal line and Finn Harps will get the goal kick. Richie, Bray doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, they're moving the ball around very quickly and good passing all the time. They're a bit unlucky there. A couple of shots blocked going in. Ball bouncing to the wrong side of the attacker, so hopefully they get a bounce now shortly. And Massey looks to be getting a lot of space on this left hand side as well, so hopefully they can utilise that.
Famous killer shot. Half cleared by Bray. Baba across towards the near post. Conor Davis there for Bray. Here's the danger. Jared Short loses out there. But the ball goes out at McManigal.
Good save there by Moody, Vincent. Very good save by Moody there. With his feet, so keeping Bray in it there.
And Farrell injured, I think, is it?
I was down injured. He went down there just when he was chasing back. Just pulled up.
And Farrell forward with Wexford, and before that he was with UCD. Joined Bray for this season. Came on up the N11 with Owen Ryan. Ian Ryan. You don't want to see Farrell injured again after just coming back last week. Bray have enough injuries as it is. We're delighted to call him Ori Helmvan back this week after his ban. Max Murphy is still at the third game to serve today. Jack Walker and Conor Crowley are both nursing foot injuries, but they resumed light training during the week, while Len O'Sullivan has resumed full training. But I think this game has probably come just a little bit too early for him. So players getting back to fitness for Bray after a few weeks where a lot of, mostly serious injuries, but serious enough injuries. Chris Lyons also injured in training during the week, so he misses out again this week as he did last week and the previous week. Throw in taken. It's in now.
By the looks of it, Vincent De Silva has had to go off.
Too much of that one.
Had to go off. Can't see who they're bringing on, but Almiron has gone off all right.
Donald Craven comes on for Bray after just over 7 minutes in place of Amaral. Luka Lovich wins the goal kick for Bray up there. He did well to get that.
Lovich has been very much involved in the game so far, Vincent. It's a good start from early on. Long may it continue for him. He's a good player.
Yeah, it's his second spell with Bray, of course. Long ball forward to Harry Groom. Tried to find Ben Feeney. Ben Feeney gets it around this man, gets the ball into the penalty area, goes across the 6-yard area, nobody can get on the end of it, and the ball's gone out, and it'll be a corner kick to Bray.
It was a great little shimmy by Ben Feeney to get the space, they whipped that ball in, super cross in.
Connor Davis just couldn't get on the end of it at the far post, it was just a half a yard too far ahead of him.
Short just got a little nick on it before it hit the defender as well, which wouldn't have helped Connor Davis at the back, just unlucky.
So Bray with a corner, plenty of players around the edge of the 18-yard line. And Laurie Helmvan and Cowan being spoken to by the referee as the corner comes in at the far post. Feeney's there, Feeney gets a head to it, but the ball has gone to the left of the upright and wide. And Tim Heimer will have the goal kick for Finn Harps. Coming up to 10 minutes gone. Lively start to the game here. Bray probably having the better of the possession, but Harps still causing the Bray defence some trouble as well. Groom plays that one forward. Connor Davis loses out and then he fouls his man, so I'll take the free, I think. Or he's going to leave it. Not going to take it himself. Long one forward there by Porter. There's the corner flag. Seamus Keogh out there. Out off Jack Hudson. And it's a throw in just short of the corner flag to Bray, or to Finn Harps. Porter with the ball. Trying to make space for himself, but the ball runs out over the goal line. And the assistant referee signals that
It
could be a goal kick to Bray.
I think he might have offside, Vincent. By the looks of it.
Richie, those glasses are working well for you, all right, yeah. You're right,
coming over to this side.
You played the game, Richie, I didn't. I wouldn't notice things like that.
Of course you'd know, Vincent, you're in the game long enough.
Too long, some people say. Harps throw in, taken by Ryan Flood. Ryan Flood back in the team this week after injury. Massey lets that one run out for the throw and takes the quick one to Hudson. Morey Helmvan. Fire goes down the line. And Bray win a free. 10 yards inside the Finn Harps half. Out near the far touchline. Referee Daniel Murphy. His assistants are Shane O'Brien and Sean Stevens. And the fourth official is Oliver Moran. Hudson now setting Bray going again. Craven. Just short out near the corner flag, trying to get around this man. McMonaghan keeps him close. And the Harps win the throw in. McMonigal did well there to win that throw-in. Crossfield ball, the only one on this side of the field is Massey for Bray. There's the forward for Feeney. Feeney comes back. All the way back to Hudson, to Groom, to Hudson. Hudson makes his way into the Harps half, but gives it back to Groom again inside his own half. Out to Farrell. Plays it through the Groom again. Groom plays it forward. Ben Feeney on the end of this one, just to the right of the penalty area. His attempted cross is blocked. Harps tried to come away with it. The ball goes to Ger short. Harps eventually gets it there.
Free kick.
Bray fans appealing for a free, but the referee let play go on. But there wasn't too much of an appeal really. So I say we give the referee the benefit of the doubt there, Richie, yeah?
Very dubious, but for this one we will.
You don't often give the referees the benefit of the doubt, do you?
No, very rarely. But in fairness, I thought that was a free kick, but he might have thought that.
Porter stepped inside Groom there, a long one forward. Moody had to be off his line pretty quickly there to clear that one.
Sharp there, all right.
The danger there for Bray. Bray with a loose ball there.
Oh.
That's certainly a free, there's no doubt about that one. It could even be a yellow card, I think.
Yeah, the yellow card, all right, Vincent. Rightly so. Bad challenge. Knew what he was doing.
Keith Cowan, the captain, getting the yellow card.
Used to play football here with a couple of players that one of the things that go by either the ball or the player, but never both together. That was just one of them. He must have learned from one of them. I won't mention their names. They know who they are.
Maybe he was watching you at some stage, Richie.
Huh?
Hudson forward. Harps getting away, but only as far as Harry Groom. Harry Groom's going to have a shot. And that was a poor effort, you're going to say, from Groom.
Wrong option there. Wrong option in total. Ger Short had made a great run coming from outside to inside. He could have slipped him in, and Feeney had broke away as well to create a bit of space. So.
And even if he was thinking of shooting, he had plenty of time to take the ball forward another few steps.
Another
if he did have a
forward
shot
with it. Wasn't under any pressure.
Hopefully he'll learn from his mistake.
Yeah. If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn.
Sure, that's what Ian Ryan will tell them anyway. Learn from your mistakes. Sure, both managers will tell their players that.
Yeah.
Massey using his experience there to win that one.
Oh, every bit of it. Very, very clever.
I wouldn't have been surprised if the referee had a blown his whistle there. But he hasn't, and it's Bray in possession. Massey again out this side. Feeney down the left. Feeney loses out. Harps come away with it. With Porter. Porter goes inside to Baba. Baba plays it wide to the left. Long one forward now. Hudson's underneath this. Isn't quite clear. It's blocked by Porter. And a Foster Amori on one. Slows down play now with Hudson. Out this side to Massey.
Great little bit of improvisation there by Connor Davis.
Certainly was, and nearly paid off in the end.
Yeah.
And then he gives away the free.
Bray are getting a lot of joy down this left-hand side with Dane Massey.
He's
and
finding
Ben
plenty
Feeney
of
making a
space.
good run, yeah.
But they've got to use it.
Got to capitalise on it now, all right.
Absolutely.
Big Cole seeing that out well there. Had your man in his pocket basically.
I don't think there's any trouble for Bray with that one. He was just letting it run
Yeah.
comfortably out. And take the goal kick. Takes the short one. O'Donnell was never going to get on the end of it anyway. A little enlarged show when the two of them are together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Connor Davis now. He loses out there. Harps come away with it. Lovich. Back to Lovich again. Davis is fouled and Lovich gets the ball, but the referee blows the whistle and Bray going to have the free. And Baba says yes sir to the referee. I won't do it again. He gets away without a card. Maybe it's his first real foul in the game, so maybe he's entitled to that one, Richie.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a challenge. I didn't think it was a yellow card myself, Vincent.
That's definitely a yellow card, but I don't think he's going to get one.
No.
He went straight through him, didn't he? He got you. Spectator after walking up in here and giving Richie a Mars bar. And what did I get? Nothing. But there you go, that's the way it goes. And nobody likes you.
No, well,
Richie.
There's a story behind that, Vincent.
I don't need to talk about that on here, could you?
Oh, we can, yeah. We don't play anymore, so it makes no difference.
Harry Groom lining this one up. Chips it in towards the penalty spot. Heading away there by Flood.
He's on it again. Corner for Bray.
Did well to get the corner
there,
on that one. Never gave up, kept chasing the ball, and then won the corner for Bray. For George Short out there. Right, this one right footed. They're coming out towards the edge of the penalty area.
I think Massey has a chance
right,
there.
Towards the far post. And Finney heads it down on
Hold
the
it!
and the ball's in the
Hold it, Vincent! They left Massey free. Good finish by Massey in the right place at the right time.
That's 2 goals in 2 games for Massey. How about that?
I was just saying it to one of the lads earlier on. I fancy Massey to score first today.
You put a few bob on them?
No, I didn't. I don't gamble. You joke me. That's good. Great header back across the goal there. I think it was Ben Feeney that knocked it back across. Good knock back.
He always lingers around there.
Yeah.
Massey was in the right place. Now what Massey was doing there I don't know, but anyway he was there to put it in. And Bray have gone ahead after 20 minutes here at the Carlisle ground.
In fairness, Vincent, Harps had left him free in the middle of the box, right on the penalty spot, and he just wandered in unmarked. Easy tap in from inside the 6-yard box. Then he'll take them all day.
Bray fans all around the world will be cheering with joy. Oh, Bray give away free in a dangerous position now. Luka Lovich giving that one away.
Yeah.
No need to foul Keogh there.
Need to just keep things tight here for a couple of minutes, Vincent.
Well, you're always told that. Keep it tight. Short.
Harps have a spare man on this side here, Vincent.
Ryan Flood in line with this one. In Finn Park earlier this season, Harps scored from a similar position to this, maybe a little bit closer to goal, but it was a quick free at the time. Bray were cutting up, and this time Flood's having a go again. That goes off the Bray wall. Well positioned wall, and out for a corner to Finn Harps. Finn Harps fans in front of us here, trying to lift their team as they get this corner. McCallion up there, Bala up there, the big men are all up there. Silva headed up in the air.
Well done, Cole.
Headed away by.
Oh, good block.
Finn Harps is feeling for a handball. But I'm afraid the referee is giving a corner, and I don't think he's going to change his mind because we don't have VAR.
No. I can't see him changing his mind once he told the first lad to go away. But yet, 6 or 7 of them surrounded me there, Vincent.
Well, he's no way looking at it a second time, so why should he change his mind?
Yeah.
So Harps at the corner now. Bit of handbags in the penalty area there. Harps captain Cowan in there. Trying to make a nuisance of himself. He's succeeding in doing that. Well, let's see what he can do when the ball comes in. That's going towards the far post. Amore Helmvan heads that one away.
Well done, short.
O'Donnell loses out. Connor Davis now. No, it's Connor Davis out this side. A long ball forward. Look over Davis. He might get on the edge of the penalty area. The goalkeeper comes out. And the goalkeeper, Heimer, gets that one out for a throw to Bray. Pretty quick break from Bray there. From the corner.
Very
right
quick
up.
break, yeah. Just a little bit too far ahead of Connor Davis, that one.
Good header out from Amore Helmvan.
I think I'll just have to call him Cole, Vincent. I wouldn't be able to
No, you just do that. I wouldn't expect you to be able to pronounce it. you missed too many days at school, Richie.
Yeah.
So Matthew takes the throw. Hudson, right foot into the penalty area. Ben Feeney's under this one again, but it goes over his head, half clear by Bray. Jer Shore tries to get on it, but Harps get it away. Keogh plays it back. Now Harps go forward again. O'Farrell picks it up on the halfway line for Bray out on that far side. Lovich. Surprised to see Harry Groom losing that one there for Bray. Doesn't often give the ball away. Massey calling for it and getting it. Out this side to Massey. Left footed towards the penalty area. Over Feeney's head. Get it away for Harps, and Bray will have the throw in halfway inside the Harps half. That goal by Massey is Massey's 6th goal for Bray in his 2 spells with the club.
Only a 6th.
Only a 6th.
Scored a lot more than that.
And his 5th goal was last week down in Wexford. And would you believe, Richie, there was 4,404 days between his 4th goal and his 5th goal for Bray. Hard to believe, and I say thanks to the stato who came up with that info. I didn't count it, I can tell you.
No, considering he is such an attacking presence when he's going up towards the box. He's very good in the air and very good in the ball. He spends most of his time up the defence or the attacking part of the pitch.
I'm sure there's nobody more experienced than him out there on that pitch tonight. And most nights out there.
Or as successful as him, Vincent.
What he's learned from his time with Dundalk, playing here and all across Europe. He's had some great times. Room. Hudson. Hudson goes back to his keeper. Bray, no rush at the moment to build on it. Lovich has it forward.
Great tackle.
Keeper just touches it for Hudson. Massey now. Silva now going in on Massey. Massey chips it forward. Feeney gets it at his feet. On his left hand side, Harps win it and go forward up this wing. Hudson again. He turns and gives it back to his goalkeeper. Brave, just playing a little bit safe at the moment, Richie. Sensible play.
Yeah, they're just keeping possession, trying to calm things down. Take the sting out of the attack from
Great ball
Harps.
forward there now. Feeney chasing this one for Bray. Been pressured by McCallion. Massey plays it inside. Short. On the edge of the penalty area. Harps get it away. O'Donnell Gives it away.
It's a nice little
Darren
bit of
Craven can't
interplay
do
there.
anything with it, and it runs out over the sideline, and Harps will have the throw in.
It's a nice little bit of interplay there between Feeney and Short and Massey. Just there on the left side of the box there.
It was a bit of an appeal for, I think, a handball, but I don't think there was much in it really. Fell on deaf ears anyway.
I think it was in hope more than anticipation.
Long one forward from Porter. Back out to Massey. He's seen plenty of the ball this evening, Massey. The flag is up for offside. Ben Feeney came back from an offside position seemingly. Porter now. Back to Porter again. Bray when it go down the line. Feeney chases it, but the Callie will get it back to his goalkeeper. Long one forward again, being chased by Jerry Short. If he can keep this one in, it could be good. Yes, he's able to get to it, but his effort into the penalty area wasn't a good one. It was easily blocked off by Harps, and they give away the corner. So Bray will have the corner again from the right hand side. Same side, that's where the goal came from, that side.
It is
taken by the same man.
Be interesting to see
Jerry
if
Short.
If Harps pick up Massey here and he's just wandering in again.
I predicted the last one would swing away from the goal, but it didn't. It went straight across the face of the goal, and at the back post there was Ben Feeney to head it back across. This time he goes through the near
Massey
post.
free again.
I want to be careful here. There could be someone here.
Great block. Well done, Hudson.
Farrier came across. No,
Farrell
Farrier
even.
came across from the far side. Read the
Great.
danger well. Hudson had gone up for the corner.
Great covering there by Ona Farrell.
Bray needed it badly because it was 2 against 1. Bray may be pushing a man too many forward for these corners. Massey again. How many times have I mentioned his name this evening?
They're getting a lot of joy down the left hand side, and he's been left in space a lot of the time. Bray need to capitalise a little bit more on it, I'd say, Vincent.
Oh, and Farrier gives that one away. O'Donnell. Darren Craven pushing forward for Bray. Mashigo gets it over this side this time to Porter. Porter gets around Lovich, plays it into the penalty area. But Hudson gets the boot to it and gets it away for Bray. So Finn Harps have the throw in halfway inside the Bray half on this side of the field. Half an hour gone here at the Carlisle grounds, and the Bray Wanderers won. The goal after 20 minutes by the captain Dane Massey, and Finn Harps 0. But it's been lively enough of a game. You wouldn't fall asleep watching it, Richard, you wouldn't?
No, definitely not.
Long
It's
ball
very
forward here now for
entertaining.
Feeney, but it's too far to the left. It was over his head and out over the sideline as well. And Harps will have the throw in. Rory Helmvan pushed in there. He threw a leg. He threw a leg at Baba there. The referee didn't like it, and he's giving him a yellow card. So you have to be careful now for the rest of the game.
I have to say, Vincent, that's a very, very poor yellow card to be given away.
Very harsh for sure.
Yeah. Referee was terrible for that. Like, he has a chat with your man Baba earlier on for a rush challenge, but he just flashes the yellow card straight away at Cole. Very harsh.
And it's Cole's first real foul of the game.
Yeah, it's his only foul.
I was praising the sun earlier for coming out today, but it's a bit annoying at the moment going down over the hills on the far side behind the main stand here. It's right in our eye line. But we'll get through it, Richie. You be glasses and I be glasses. They're not sunglasses,
yeah.
but whatever. We suffer on. Owen Farrier going back to clear this one for Bray. Under pressure from O'Donnell.
Done well, good covering.
It's gone out for a throw in. And the throw in will be to Finn Harps. Well, it looks like Ryan Flood is going to take it. He's going to take a long one. Short one there to Baba. Baba tries to get it across, but that one's gone behind. And there are 3 points for a goal kick to Bray. Just talking about that throw, and I was wondering if they're going to take a long one. On a wet night, you'll know if they're going to take a long one, Richie, because they shove the ball up their jumper first to dry it.
Yeah, normally do, yeah. But they don't have to dry it today, Vincent.
You can't work it out now. Down the line looking for Ben Feeney.
Yeah.
That landed just in front of us here. Didn't do us any harm.
I have to say, Vincent, Ben Feeney's a very, very willing runner.
Has been all the time.
There's a lot of work for the team off the ball. Always showing for the ball, always making runs into the corners. Very impressed.
But too many of the balls are going just that little bit too
Just a
wide.
little bit
And they've
too
gone out
wide.
for a throw in. It's not that he wasn't able to get them.
Yeah.
So take
He
it.
actually reminds me of a former player as well that I used to play with his running style as well. Ali Smith.
Ali Smith, yeah. The man who missed the 1990 Cup final.
Very, very harshly on my lad.
Certainly was. Mossy again for Bray down this line. Look at Feeney again. Feeney jumps. Doesn't win this one, but McCallion does. So Harps keep possession out the far side now by McMonigal. Baba's got by
Conor Davis.
Conor Davis.
Short
Davis
in
plays
here.
it forward to Ger Short. Ger plays it inside to Feeney. Feeney just inside the penalty area. Plays it back to Darren Craven. Craven gets a boot to it, but it's blocked by the defence. The Silva now gets it back to Baba. Goes out the left hand side now. Forward chasing forward for Bray. Goes off him and goes out for a throw in. Ryan Flood again with the ball. Takes it. Plays it back to his fullback. And he goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Callion chipping that one forward. Puts the knocks out this side without too far wide again, and it's out for a throw into Harps. Callion goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. Hymer now. Short one out the left. Baba takes no prisoners, just boots that one up the field. Moody comes out and watches it go over the goal line, and Bray will have the goal kick.
Bray's been quick to close down Flood there a couple of times, and they've won the ball back, one possession back halfway through the Harp side. Just need to capitalise on a few more of them.
Nicely back to Hudson. Left footed this time, going down the line. Again, it's just a little bit too far, too wide, and Harps will have the throw in just in front of us here. So just less than 10 minutes to go to half time, and it's still Bray Wanderers 1, Finn Harps 0. The goal from Dane Massey on 20 minutes. Following a corner. The corner was by Short. Headed back across the goal by Ben Feeney at the far post. Massey was there to poke it home. The second goal in 2 games. Puts the long one forward, straight up in the air, falls down, Ger Short. Puts Baba under pressure. But Harps come away with the ball now. Headed back again. Short. Gets round 2. Finds Conor Davis. Davis looked to be fouled, the referee says no. And Davis gets up to block the clearance, but Harps will have the throw in on that far side. Good work from the Bray players, they're working very hard, Richie.
Very good work. The 3 front lads, Short, Davis and Ben Feeney, have all worked very hard. They're putting the Harps defence under a lot of pressure, not giving them time to relax on the ball, and a lot of the time forcing them into playing the ball a little bit longer than they'd like to. Oh, good effort. The outside of his foot there.
Darren Craven was just to the left of the post and wide. And talking about players up front missing tonight is Chris Lyons. Chris has a hamstring injury picked up in training during the week. We'd like to send happy birthday wishes to Chris. He celebrated his birthday during the week. I think he's 22 or 3 or something like that. He claimed to be anyway.
I think Chris is 30 this year now.
He didn't have to tell everybody.
Oh, he did. He's only a young fella still.
Davis doesn't win that one, but it comes back to Harry Groom. Hasn't seen much of the ball in the last few minutes. Groom, Feeney chasing this one. Baba's there. Cowan is there, rather. Oh, Baba. McCallion clears it up this side. De Silva can't get it. Hudson stays it back for Bray. Keeping it off the back of the Bray player's head, but anyway, Bray got the throw in. Feeney can't control her. Straighten quickly. Oh, and Farrell did well there. Lovich, Farrell again, Farrell going down the line. That's blocked. Long one in the penalty area, Conor Davis is there, but he just can't get in the end of it.
That's a great ball across by Jerry Short.
Great defence by Finn Harps, you've got to say. Looked like Conor Davis only had to touch it to get it into the back of the net.
Just a little bit unlucky there. A great ball across by Jerry Short.
We're talking about players working back, and I can tell you that was great work back by Creevy and Porter for Finn Harps. He saved a certain goal there. So just coming up to sort of 5 minutes to go to half time. Bray would like to add to this before half time, but they certainly would want to win at half time, leading 1-0 at least.
Yeah.
Nicely protected the ball well there. Groom does well, gets down into the middle of the field. Aaron Craven. Pass goes astray. Here, Short trying to get it, working really hard to get it back. Can't quite get it. O'Donnell now at the far side for Harps. Calls for a goal. Forward now. And Feeney's there for Bray.
Held up.
Farrell. Bray going backwards. Farrell going backwards. Then comes on his left foot and comes inside. Gives it to Conor Davis. Loses out there. Silva loses out this time for Harps. Conor Davis now gets it back. It's out with Massey. Massey. Towards Darren Craven. Craven back to Harry Groom. Harry Groom's pass goes astray. Unusual to say the least for Harry Groom. And Hudson heads that one away, but Harps will have the throw in halfway inside the Bray half on this side. Porter wins the throw in for Finn Harps. Oh, and he's going to take it himself. He's drawing the ball with his jersey. Must be a Jew out there. Oh, that fell nicely for Finn Harps to Ryan Flood. The Seagull gets it inside. O'Murray, Helen Van had to be very happy going into that, very careful going into that tackle. Let him run too far with that one. Bray stood off. Lucky to get it away. Yeah, Murray Helmer must have been thinking of a yellow card when he went in there.
I think he
He was
was,
afraid,
Vincent,
he was afraid to go too far.
he kind of half went in and then pulled out of it because
That was it. They've given the ball away in the middle of the field. Porter plays it forward.
well done.
Bray have it now, Darren Craven.
It's good work again by Short.
Massey. Massey forward, Massey, unlike him, gives it away. Baba pushes it forward. Shigo back out this side. Cleared again now to Porter. Kill chips it forward. Look over to Silva. Massey's up on his back. And he was up on his back when the assistant referee puts up the
Silva
flag
done well there to win that free
free
kick.
to Finn Harps. And out comes the shaving foam. Bray don't want to do anything silly now, Richie, before the half-time break.
No, it's only 2 minutes to go before half time. You need to keep things tight.
Certainly don't want to give away any silly frees.
No, but unfortunately that was a silly one to give away there.
Exactly.
Just needed to stand off a little bit. And
So kill with this. 8 men forward for Harps. Plays it towards the penalty spot. Goalkeeper comes and he makes it look. He makes it look easy. Alex Moody makes it look easy. He's had very little to do all night, and he just made that look easy. He judged it perfectly, but it hung up in the air too long as far as skill was concerned. Yeah. That's not what he wanted.
Took the pressure off his defence there, Vincent.
Certainly did. Goes back to the keeper. Hudson now at this line. Massey again. And back to Hudson. Harps trying to put pressure on now. Hudson goes back to his goalkeeper. A long one forward from Moody this time. Headed backwards. And Short is flagged for offside. I don't know if the offside. I don't think it was offside, but the flag has gone up and the referee's given it, so there's nothing we can do about it. So with less than a minute to go to half time, it would have been a great chance for Bray. With 2-on-2 there if that had gone forward. Ah, lovely play from Massey, but he gave it away in the end to Baba. Harps going down the left. Finding O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to get to the edge of the penalty area. He does. Chips it towards the far post. And that one lands on top of the net. And the 4th official tells us we'll have 1 minute at a time. 1 minute at a time. So we're into that right now. So Moody will be in no hurry to take this one.
No. Go in half time, 1-0 up. Settle down, get the troops rallied again for the second half.
Just to mention for the Harps manager, Dave Rogers, he's a very charismatic individual. I just spoke to him before the kick-off. He's from Liverpool, of course, and more important than that, he's a blue nose. Football fans will know what I mean by that. He supports the Toffees. He started his career close by Liverpool with Tranmere Rovers on the Wirral. And he played in his time, he played for 21 different clubs, even more than you, Richie.
And that's saying something, Vincent.
And that was between England, Scotland, Holland, Northern Ireland and the Republic. And he began his management career in India before going to the USA where he managed. And then he came up to the northwest of Ireland and has taken reins at Finn Harps and doing a decent job. He is there. As you said earlier, he had to bring in 14 players who hadn't played senior football before at the start of the season. So they're doing him proud at this stage. But half time here, Richie, I suppose Bray are worth their 1-goal lead.
Definitely. They've had the more of the really good attacking chances, Vincent. They took one of them. Unfortunately, didn't take a few more, but